What's up, everybody? My name is Jamal.
And I'm Nick.
We're from Team Bandwagon.
And we're here to discuss,
is your team bandwagon worthy?
Jump on that bandwagon if you haven't already.
We're not worthy! We're stuck! We suck!
This episode, we are talking about the Baltimore Ray Lewis Ravens.
The Ray Lewis list.
The Ray Lewis list.
The Jamal Lewis list. The Ray Lewis list. You know, hey, it is what it is. Spoiler alert. We're here to pick on the Ravens more than anything.
Yeah, Joe Flacco, these guys were just in the Super Bowl, 2012, 2013?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
February 2013, they were just in the Super Bowl 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
And just in that time, Flacco's back goes out and, the whole team goes flat.
You know what? Flacco was never really all that good.
Yeah, I kind of like the dude.
I
didn't say he's that good, but, he's just one of those, he's like a guy you can hang out with,
To me, he's one of those guys way overpaid, way overrated. I see why they drafted Lamar Jackson. I think
what I like Flacco is he's a regular guy, He kind of makes me feel like, hey, I can do that,
We'll see. He's got Crabtree to throw to now. He's got 3 decent running backs, but I don't
see Crabtree. Crabtree's going to be trying to duck his chain as far as catching the ball, It's like chain or the ball,
I'm Debo. Who? Debo.
You just took my idea.
He's got things that could help him out as far as Flacco goes. This is one of those teams we could be super wrong about because they did go 9-7 last year, and we have them really, really falling off this year. So we'll see.
All right, so let's jump into it. Week 1, they're playing the Buffalo Bills at home in Baltimore.
That'll be interesting, but we both have this as a loss.
Yeah, the Bills aren't going to be that good. They have a really rough quarterback situation that they're trying to iron out, but so does the Ravens.
Yep. We start off the season with a loss, and that takes us into week 2. They're flying into Cincinnati, and I have them losing this game as well.
Tough divisional battle. I see the Ravens winning this game, in Cincinnati, kind of punching them in the mouth and taking a win at the early part of the season.
Yeah, that takes us into week 3. They'll be at home against the Broncos. Again, this one was another tough one for me to decide. Another team with a good defense. Not sure what's going to happen with the quarterback, but I gave the Ravens the loss here.
Same here. Week 4, they're playing the Steelers in Pittsburgh, and that's going to be a loss.
That's going to be a loss. Pittsburgh's going to be really good this year, cut and dry.
Week 5, they're playing the Browns in Cleveland. This was kind of tough for me, but I have them losing to the Browns on the road.
I have them losing as well. Browns are going to be better than the Ravens. Ravens are going to be the worst team in the division.
Week 6, they're playing the Titans on the road in Tennessee. What you got, Nick?
I actually have them winning. I think the Titans will be all right this year, mainly because I couldn't give the Ravens too many losses. And the Titans are going to be unpredictable. They're going to lose some games that they should win.
I see this as a loss on their record. On the road in Tennessee, Mariota and those guys, I don't see them beating those two.
I hope you're right. That takes us into week 7, taking on the Saints at home, and they ain't going to beat the Saints. It's not going to happen. This is a loss.
Same here. Week 8, they're playing the Panthers on the road in Carolina. I was going to say South Carolina like P. Diddy did. Week 8, they're playing the Panthers on the road in Carolina, and I have this as a loss.
I have it as a loss as well. Panthers too good to lose to a team like the Ravens. Coming home, taking on the Steelers. I actually have them winning.
I have them losing. This is a lot of losses for these dudes.
Yeah.
But, it's mixed with a tough record and a couple close games. The Browns games, I think it's going to be kind of close. But, they're playing the Steelers, and the Steelers ain't messing around, man.
Steelers are going to be good. Again, division game. Got to believe every once in a while the bad teams are going to steal one. No pun intended.
Week 10, they're going into a bye, which buys them into week 11 against the Bengals at home in Baltimore, and I have them winning.
I give them a win here, too. Another team that's going to be in, so they pull one out at home.
Week 12, they welcome the Raiders in and take a loss.
I have them losing this game as well. You know, it is what it is. Derek Carr, he's going to play well in this game.
I agree. Week 13, they're playing the Falcons on the road in hot Atlanta, and they're catching a hot L.
Hot Atlanta. Yeah, I have them losing too. Atlanta's another. I actually think Ravens, the main reason we picked on them, they do have a tough schedule.
They do. It's a really tough schedule.
So, yeah, they get a loss here.
Mixed with some bad personnel. A little bit of bad schedule, a lot of bad personnel. Mix it all together. It's like the Powerpuff Girls. You get these three terrible people throwing interceptions.
That takes us to week 14, going to Kansas City, taking on the Chiefs. I have them losing this game.
I have them winning. I have them winning because they're going to be tired of losing all season, and they're going to go into Arrowhead Stadium and get a win.
That's kind of why I had them beating Pittsburgh, so it's hard to argue there. That takes them home, taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, another team that we're not very high on this year.
It's going to be really bad.
But I had them losing this game.
I have them winning. I have them winning against this terrible, terrible, terrible team that's going to be more terrible than this terrible team.
We should do an anti-bandwagon. Which team do you think is going to be the worst this year?
Yeah. What team do you not want to jump on? This is the
team you want to run away from.
Yeah.
That takes them to LA. I'm still having a hard time saying that. The LA Chargers.
LA.
Still wrapping my brain around that.
LA.
But the LA Chargers win this game. This is a loss to the Ravens.
Same here. My Chargers, bowed up, is going to tear those dudes up.
Yeah, and then that takes them into the final week, home against the Browns. I think it's Baker Mayfield, and I think the Browns win. I think this is a loss to the Ravens.
This is going to be tough. This is going to be a really, really tough game. Going to be a really, really close game, but I give the edge to the Browns.
Yeah, gotta agree there. Another loss for the Ravens. And it's a rough season for them. That gives them a total record for me of 3-13.
Woo!
Yeah, ouch.
I thought I gave him a bad record.
Ouch.
I gave him 4-12. 4-12, it's not good. You know, the big question, are the Baltimore Ravens bandwagon worthy?
No.
No, stay away from these dudes, guys.
Yeah.
Stay away. Lamar Jackson looks good. You know, their defense is coming on strong. The defense has always been solid, but I don't think they have enough offense to counteract.
Part of the reason I think we discussed them having a rough record. They're going to have a rough start to the season, and when they realize they're not going to make the playoffs, they start playing Lamar Jackson and some of the rookies to see what they have because they know they're not going to make it, which I think results in more losses. I'm not saying Lamar Jackson's a bad player, but the inexperience, no chemistry with his team will lead to more losses, but it'll be good for him going into next year.
It's the Nate Peterman effect, right?
Yes.
As long as Lamar don't throw 5 interceptions his first game,
I don't think Lamar will be that bad.
He'd be solid.
I don't think he'll be that bad. I think he'll be actually a decent
He'll
player.
run for 60 yards before he throws 5 interceptions.
Exactly.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Bandwagon Nation. Make sure you hit a like on this video to let us know if you enjoyed it. Hit a thumbs down to let us know you did enjoy it. Make sure you guys share it and tell everybody how much you love this video. If you are not a Ravens fan, and if you are a Ravens fan, tell everybody how much you hate this video and how much we don't know what we're talking about.
Show us your Flacco love. If you want to see the rest of the AFC North Division teams, see if they're bandwagon worthy, click here. Check out the rest of the NFL teams, find out if they're bandwagon worthy.